So I picked up my daughter at school a while ago and I am coming home. And I heard the Lord said to me, hold up my right hand. I held up my right hand and he was pouring into me. And as he poured into me, I started to feel spirits. So I drove down a road and I made a sudden turn. Because whenever I think that they're following me, I make a sudden turn. And this idiot behind me, he turned at the same time I did. And the Lord said, he's following you. And I drove down the road behind him. I took a picture of his car. And I drove down the road behind him. And I was there behind him for a while. Until I said, you know what, enough of this. I turned and I went the other way. Now this man has been sending men after me for years, for over 20 years. This man has been sending men after me. When will he get it in his thick skull that he will have no success in what he tries with me? When will it occur to him that I am out of his reach? I don't know when, but until then, he needs to know that he is powerless. Whatever men he's working with are powerless against me. I went to the highest power. Who he reports to report to who I report to. And I want him to get it into his skull because he's going to continue to have failure until he dies. It makes no sense. I even bother myself about it because God have me like he wouldn't believe it. God is not going to let anything happen to me. My daughter said she heard the Lord say they wanted to shoot me. No. Gunshot is not my portion. Sickness is not my portion. Accident is not my portion. Nothing that the devil plans for me, nothing that his agents plan for me is not my portion. But they're never gonna get it in their heads because they sold their brain. Now I am here to tell them that this is not one they're gonna move. This is not one. I go when my God says I'm to go. That's the only time I go. When my God says, Camille, it is time, that is when I go, not before. And nothing is going to happen to me until then.